friends. I feel like I'm about to have a breakdown. Monday is not going well. This is like the Mondayest Monday ever. At like 2 o'clock in the morning, Riley started throwing up. And we didn't really think too much of it, to be honest, because if you watched last week's vlog, you know he was off school last Monday, with a tummy ache. Last week, I think he just ate too much like sweet stuff and gave himself a tummy ache. So we were just thinking, because we've had Robin's birthday party this past weekend. Last week's vlog, I'll link it in the description box. So I was just thinking, he's done it again, he's eaten too much, like, sweet stuff, indulged too much, and now he's, like, paying the price. However, like, Jamie sorted him out in the night, but it woke Robin up, so then I had to get up with Robin, give her a bottle, and, you know, all that fun stuff. But we went back to sleep, and then Jamie left for work early this morning, but then when I got up in the morning, I went into his room, and he was in Harvey's bunk, because he sleeps on the top, but that was dirty, so Jamie told him to sleep in Harvey's bunk. There was sick in Harvey's bunk, and he was just like, he was already awake, he was just like led there. And then he started being sick again, and I realised, no, this is not because he's eating too many like sweets, it's because like he's got a bug. I think he picked it up from soft play, because honestly, we went there for Robin because it's got like a good younger kids bit, but when I took her in there I was a bit like, oh, it's a bit grotty, this isn't very clean. So she didn't really play much in there, to be honest, because it was kind of skeeving me out. I didn't go in the older kids bit obviously, but God knows what that was like. So I think he's picked up a bug. I am not good with sick. Poo I can deal with, sick I cannot. So I was like freaking out. I was like, oh my god. Yeah, so I've spent the morning cleaning vomit sheets, cleaning vomit from the carpet, and just, you know, just doing that. But Robin has an appointment this afternoon for immunisations, and in an ideal world I wouldn't like to cancel that. So Jamie, who's obviously at work, but he like messaged Riley's mum and asked like if I could bring him back. So I took him back, but I'm really feeling really guilty about it. Like, I'm really beating myself up about it. I thought he would like much rather just be at his mum's than with me, but he wasn't really like that fussed who he was with. He was just asking to go to the doctors, and I was trying to explain that you can't just go to the doctors because you've started being sick. Because Riley is like never ill. I know it probably doesn't seem like it because he was off last week, but he's like never ill, so I think he's like a bit freaked out that he's being sick. Anyway, so I took him home, and I'm just like beating myself up about it. I feel really guilty, but you know, took him back, come back in. Robin had done a poo, which we've been waiting for like 2 days. She hasn't gone for like 2 days. So I come back and she's done a poo, so I'm trying to change her, and she's just been an absolute nightmare, and gets it on her clothes because she's just moving around, rolling around, trying to crawl away. So then I strip off her clothes, obviously, go in the bedroom to get more clothes, come in, and she is absolutely drenched. She has peed all over herself, all over the fireplace, just everywhere. So then I just chuck her in the empty bath and just like start running the water and like chucking water over her to get her clean. And then you've just been crying for like no reason. You can probably tell her eyes are a bit red. Oh, I don't know. You're starting to look back to normal now. Then you just started crying for no reason. So do you want mummy cuddles? I thought you wanted to go play. You were happily playing before we took Riley home. Oh, you don't want me to cuddle you then. So what do you want me to do? You're not tired. Darling, it's like 9 o'clock in the morning. We've just got up and done stuff. You've only been up for like 2 hours. So, yeah. My week's getting off to a terrible start. How's yours getting off to, Robin? Yeah, that's how I feel too. That is actually how I feel. Okay, so Robin's gone down for a nap now, and I'm a bit more chilled out now. Everything's settled down. So I'm gonna fill you in on like the stuff that happened last week that I didn't vlog because I wanted last week's vlog to be all about Robin's birthday. So starting off with Monday, I mentioned that I went to the doctors about my chest. I've been having issues with my chest for, it's got to be like a month now. I saw an asthma nurse, and she was like, you've not been diagnosed with asthma, have you? And I was like, yeah, when I was a child. Basically, it's not even on my like NHS file that I have asthma, so that's brilliant. And I promise I was diagnosed with asthma when I was a child. I've never had a review or a checkup or anything on my asthma. I've just sort of been left to it. Except for when I was a teenager, I had some issues with my chest, really, really, really similar to what I'm suffering with now. And because it was the week of my Duke of Edinburgh like expedition, I went to the doctors and they said it was inflammation, and they gave me a brown inhaler to take morning and night, and that cleared it up straight away. So this time round, this nurse wants me to do some sort of testing, I guess, to see if it is asthma that is causing these symptoms. So I have been prescribed one of these peak flow meters, and I have to do it morning and night. I do it 3 times, and the highest score is the one that I plot down in my graph. I looked online and it said that adults should be scoring between 400 and 700. Jamie can get up to 800, and Jamie was a smoker for like a lot of his life. And 800 is like the max it goes up to. My scores are in the 300s, so they are a bit low. I have to do this for about 3 weeks. I go back in the beginning of November, and she said obviously she's gonna like look at the graph but also go by my symptoms as well. She asked me a lot of questions about like triggers. I'd say at the minute it's mainly stress and anxiety that is triggering me. Just being busy, like just having lots of things to do. Like night times, especially when I'm like trying to cook dinner, trying to get Robin bathed, trying to get Robin into bed, and sort of doing dinner at the same time, like it flares up then. Yeah, and she said if it is asthma, then I'll be given the brown inhaler. I think she said it's slightly different nowadays, I don't really know. But she said if I have that, that is an ongoing thing that I will have to continually use. So yeah, that's my chest. So Thursday, the infamous Riley situation did come to a close finally. And I need to think of how to like say it without giving away details, if that makes sense, and respecting everyone's privacy. Things have only changed a little bit. So regarding like term times, everything's going to stay the same. I pick him up on a Friday from school, we have him all weekend, and then on a Monday I take him back to school and he stays at his mum's throughout the week. So that's staying all the same. The only thing that's sort of really changed is school holidays. We get half of the school holidays now. So a week with us, a week at his mum's, and then in the 6 weeks holiday it'll be a week with us, a week there, a week with us, not like 3 weeks all in one go, if that makes sense. So yeah. Christmas is going to be like alternating. I don't know what's happening this year yet though. Realistically, I'm just sort of assuming he's going to be at his mum's this Christmas, and also he will definitely be coming on our holiday abroad next year, which we knew he would anyway, but that was just sort of like confirmed that would be happening. Update on the holiday. We have been seeing a lot of good deals in the Easter half term, and we were meant to be going on a like UK caravan holiday with Jamie's mum, but I think it's sort of looking now like we may have to cancel on that. Possibly try and do it like a different time in the year, maybe the 6 weeks holiday, I'm not sure, just because this like abroad holiday has been, obviously you guys know what we've been trying to plan like all year, and it's getting really close to us being able to book now. Next month is when Jamie gets his savings and we can actually book the holiday. I know a lot of things you can just pay a deposit and pay like a monthly direct debit, but we just have a lot of things that we pay monthly, like bills and stuff, and it's going to be really nice to just be able to book it and be like, oh my god, everything's like paid for. Right, my friends, I'm very sorry about the lack of light. I will try actually. I may be able to edit it to make it a bit brighter for you. Late night visit to Asda. It's not really that late. It's not even 9 yet, but to me it's late because it's bedtime. So Robin had her jabs. They went fine. I was told she wouldn't need... Hang on a sec. I was told she would not need any Calpol. I actually don't have any Calpol either. I was planning on buying some on the way out, but when I was there they said she wouldn't need it, so I was like, oh great. And she's been so fine. I've been like so surprised. Not been grouchy or anything all afternoon. Bedtime, Jamie actually put her to bed just because I was still eating dinner, and she did cry when he was putting her down in her bed, and in the end we sort of had to let her like cry it out, but she only cried for like a couple of minutes, like really not long, and then she just went to sleep. So sweet. Yeah, now it's 10 to 9. Me and Jamie just went to go to bed, and she woke up and she started crying, and I gave her a dummy and put her music on, which normally just works, but she was really crying, so I picked her up, and she's so her nose is like really snuffly and congested, so I rubbed some vapor rub on her chest, because I think that's what's bothering her, like she can't breathe like clearly, but she's just not settling, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go to Asda now and get some Calpol. I don't want to leave it until like too late into the night, so I'm running out now to get the Calpol. I just knew it was all too good to be true. I had a feeling that because she had her jabs quite late on in the day, I had a feeling that tonight was going to be a bit rough. And obviously bear in mind, last night was rough because Riley was ill in the night, so yeah, not the best week, but you know, everything is temporary, it will pass. Good morning. I say good. It's not really been that good though. Robin was up all night, and I want you to just let that phrase sink in. Robin was up all night. Me and Jamie tag teamed and just took it in turns being up with her. Yeah, Calpol didn't really do anything. She just wouldn't let you put her down, and she wouldn't go to sleep even though she was exhausted. So very long night. She eventually slept on me here on the sofa on my chest. So I went into I thought I
was telling the story. I thought you were eating breakfast. Right. What's funny? What?
What will I have for breakfast? Maybe a crunchy morning treat.
Is that your baby? Oh. Okay. Yeah, that was mean. Why are you upset? What? Because you threw a baby? Are you tired? Do you need a nap? Good morning, guys. So we are heading to Sweaty Mama's right now. Robin decided to wake up at like 4:30 this morning, which is great. And then she went back to bed at 7:45 for like 2 hours. So, just brilliant. She just wakes me up at ridiculous o'clock and then she just pops back to bed and I'm then left up awake on my own. Yeah. Back at Sweaty Mama's. I missed last week's because I wish these wipers would actually work. That'd be great. I missed last week's because we were away for the day. I've just got in the car and Jamie used it last night because he had to help his friend like pick up a bed or something, and I've just got in this morning and he's left the window down all night and it's raining. So well done, Jamie. Also, yes, it's raining and I've only put Robin in a cardigan, not her coat, because I didn't realise it was raining. So I'm a flop. I also don't have a jumper or anything because I'm going to a workout class, so I'm going to be all sweaty and minging afterwards, so I don't really see the point in bringing a coat or anything because I'm just going to get too hot. I need to some point go to the post office today. It's been something I've just been putting off for some reason. At the weekend, someone ordered something off of my Vinted account, and my Vinted account's been quiet for a really long time. I've actually been taking a lot of the stuff just to the charity shop because no one's been buying anything and I'm getting sick of storing it all. But yeah, someone bought something at the weekend and I was really busy at the weekend because we had like Robin's little party and stuff. So it just literally just left my mind. And then, I mean, as you guys know, this week's been going pretty terrible. So I haven't wanted to go out to the post office all this week. However, I need to do it today because if I don't, then Vinted will cancel the order, she will get refunded, and it will then look bad on me. And I pride myself in having really good reviews on Vinted. I also had a little brainwave while I was packing the order yesterday actually. Decided to use it as a little way to promote Somerset Wax. So I've put a little freebie melt in there and put my Instagram handle, like obviously my business one. So yeah, because my shop, I've kind of gone into a little like, I don't know what you'd call it, like stagnant, is that the word? Because it's very almost empty. I believe there's only 3 cents left up on the shop. And when there's only a few cents left, no one really buys anything. And I can't really restock because I need to order oils. I haven't been able to order oils because it's been Robin's birthday and like our money's just been going on like other things than like our money's been going on like other things rather than Somerset Wax, because as much as I would like it to be my income one day, at the moment it is a hobby and there are just other things at the moment that come first. And everyone is begging me for Christmas scents, so I feel like I can't restock without my Christmas collection, and I don't have any Christmas oils. So Yeah, I need to order like Christmas oils, so I'm a bit stuck at the minute until I've ordered those oils. Wow, I'm like really stuck here. But I did do some making yesterday. I did make a Christmas scent actually, but it's not like a specific... Oh, I can't go, can I? No, I can't. It's not like a specific Christmas oil, but it's a scent that to me can be festive. I'm not gonna like reveal what it is. I'm gonna wait until I have all of my Christmas scents made up, and then I'm gonna do like a whole Christmas collection reveal. So once I've done that, I'll let you know, obviously. And if you don't know what if you're like new and you don't know what I'm talking about, I do have a little wax melt shop. I'll have the link in the description for you. Are you happy because you've woken up from a nap? Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go now because I need to eat a cereal bar and I need to concentrate on my driving and I want to listen to some music. So, hello friends, happy Friday. This morning, me and Robin went and visited my grandma and my dog Poppy. Came home, I don't know what time I got home, probably like 12:30 maybe. Put Robin down for a nap as soon as we got in because she was very tired. Started unpacking her bag and I realised I didn't have my phone. And I did the find my iPhone thing on my iPad, and basically I've left it at my grandma's. And she lives quite a way away from me, so, and Robin, and because Robin was having her nap, and Robin naps for like 2 hours, and I have to get Riley, so basically I've just got to wait until I've got Riley from school, and then I'm going to drive all the way back over just to run in and get my phone. I don't think she's going to be in because I have a feeling she's going to be walking my dog by the time I get there, but I do have a key from when I used to live there, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I'm feeling a bit lost because I do not have my phone. Luckily I do have my iPad, so I'm able to communicate with Jamie through that. However, I think I'm going to end the vlog off here. I think it's been a long one, you know. I'm glad this week is over. Let's start afresh next week, hopefully get some full night's sleep. And yeah, so if you like this video, then please do subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram at BethBevan111, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.